Hey guys, Eric here. In this video, we're going to go over a plumbing demo with our AI receptionist. So we created a fictitious company, Flowright Plumbing Solutions. We're going to call into them, test out the AI receptionist, and then I'm going to show you all the magic that's happening behind the scenes to make this a really integral and integrated part of your plumbing business. So let's check it out.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
Hey, this is Becca with Flowright Plumbing Solutions. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I have pipes leaking everywhere. It seems like out of every pipe in my house.
Oh no, that sounds like a real mess. Let's get this sorted out. Can I have your name, please?
Yeah, before I share that, I'm curious, how many years have you guys been in business?
We've been proudly serving our community for over 20 years. Now, could you share your name with me?
And what kind of plumbing services do you offer?
We offer a wide range of services, including leak repairs, drain cleaning, water heater installation and repair, sewer line replacement, and more. Now about your name. Could you share that with me?
Sure, it's Eric Allman.
Great, Eric. Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is Ericaulman. Could you also provide your street address, city, state, and postal code?
No, actually, my last name is Aumen.
Got it, Eric Aumen. Thanks for clarifying. Now, could you share your street address, city, state, and postal code?
Yeah, 123 Main Street, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 17372.
Thanks, Eric. So that's 123 Main Street, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 17372. Now that we have your details, would you like me to transfer you to a team member who can help with those leaking pipes?
Well, how quickly can you guys get out? This is an emergency.
Since it's during business hours, I can transfer you to a team member right away to get immediate assistance.
All right, so there it was transferring to me because I'm the team member that's programmed in right now. Obviously, if that was you, it would be one of your technicians or your receptionist. So I want to go into a little bit of what's going on behind the scenes here, but before I do, I want to just show you a little bit, talk a little bit about why we created this. So the big thing is if you're missing calls, you're missing out on revenue. Every call you don't answer goes straight to a competitor. So let's think about why people call you. They're calling you most likely because they have a problem and they're ready to solve it. They're in the solution aware stage of their buying process. And if they've taken time out of their day to start calling people, they're not going to stop until they get a solution or feel like they've made contact, right? That's the big key here. We need to get them more than just a voicemail. So another issue that a lot of contracting companies have is when a call does come in, their process to follow up or get back to them is poor. Like it's easy for them to forget about it by the end of the day, or maybe even the next day. They just don't have a great system in place. And that means they're not collecting good data. There's no optimization based on data. And you might even think you're booked out, but really you're just busy because you don't have great systems in place. So your efficiency is low, which makes you feel scrambled trying to keep up with everything. Now, this fix, one of the things front and center we're going over in this demo is the AI receptionist. That means they're going to answer the phone 24/7, so it's great for emergency service companies, but it's great for all contractors because the way we set it up, you can qualify out the caller and make sure that you don't waste your time getting back to phone calls that are actually just people trying to sell you stuff, right? Also, with our AI automated system and nurture campaigns, we're able to make sure that leads aren't leaking out of your bucket, right? They're not falling through the cracks. You're following up with everybody, whether that be a manual call from you or an AI generated text message or email. And then lastly, having the right data in place means that we can make optimizations in your business and to your growth trajectory based on data, not based on a feeling, right? So a couple statistics that are really important here. Home service business, which includes contractors, miss around 27% of their inbound calls, which is nearly a third of their business. If each day 2 of those calls could have turned into work, the weekly loss could amount to up to $2,430, which annually ends up being about $126,360. That is a lot of money left on the table if you're missing just a few calls per day. So the competitive advantage here is missed calls directly benefit competitors, as the homeowners often call multiple contractors to find a solution. Meaning, if you're the one answering the phone, you have a competitive advantage over your competition because people stop with you when they call you because they're getting through. All right, let's jump in to see what's actually happening here. So here is our workflow that after a call finishes, about 1 to 2 minutes after that call, our system's gonna create a transcript. Once that transcript is created, we're gonna go in and use ChatGPT to summarize that transcript, and we're gonna save that full summary into the contact details so that it's stored there. And then we're going to create an abbreviated summary, which is used to send an immediate text message to the owner or to the receptionist of your company. And that is going to include in it what category they fall into. So in our prompting here, we have it set up so that it categorizes the call into emergency service request, qualified lead, spam caller, or if it doesn't fit into any of, we drop it into a leads category. Now, based on that, it's going to fall into one of these 4 pathways. You can see right now we have a new lead in the emergency call category. That was the call demo we just did. And that's going to add them to a callback list. It's going to tag them as a qualified lead and emergency service request. And it's going to create an opportunity. Now, if it's a qualified lead, it's a similar pathway. If it's a spam call, we immediately enable a do not call, put them on a do not call list so that we block that number. We don't want to let the same people keep spamming us over and over. So we can cut down on spam calls that way. And also that text message that goes out to the owner or receptionist is going to say spam caller. So you don't have to worry about returning that phone call. We do not put them onto a callback list. So we don't worry about that. We're not wasting your time with spam calls. And then on the lead category, it's very similar. We don't tag them because we're not sure if they're a qualified lead yet, but we do create an opportunity and we add them to a callback list. So this callback list, let's jump into this here. So this is our dashboard, and this is a demo account here, which is why there's very little data, but you can see these manual actions. So what you do, and there is an app for this as well. So there's an app and the computer dashboard version, but you're going to come into your manual actions, and let's say on lunch break you could do this, or at the end of the day you could do this, or your receptionist can come in and do this. And now you only have to have somebody coming in a couple times a day, or maybe a little more urgent than that if the text message that comes through says emergency service. You're going to go here and you're going to say, okay, here's the call. This is the call that just came through. Let's start. Okay, so that's going to pull open that contact. Here's the service, and it's actually going to bring them up. Okay, so you can see this is ringing through to me right now. I'm getting this call.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
We're not going to do the full inception, but what we can do then is you can see here that's no answer, busy, voicemail completed. So we can trigger workflows based on if it was completed, voicemail, we left a voicemail, there was no answer, or busy. We're going to say completed, okay? So completed clears them off of this manual sheet, okay? Now, what also happens, you can see, is here is a pipeline we have. Now, this pipeline can be customized for different niches. This is a kind of a generic one, but we drop them into this new lead category, and you can see the name of the opportunity is emergency service request, and then my name. We could, depending on if you're a plumber and your average service call is $200, we could put $200 here. We can do that in an automated way. And what's great about this is you get to see, one, how much money is in each stage of your pipeline, and two, you get to come in and right away I can hover over these notes and I can see the tasks associated with this. I can see the tags, their qualified lead and emergency status, and I can click on this to go to the conversation if I want to. So I get a lot of information right away, and you can see hopefully how this type of software helps you manage your leads versus project management, which is what most contractors are using, is all about, okay, when you have somebody who's maybe ready for a proposal, let's start there. But what about everybody who hasn't made it to that stage yet? That's the biggest stage. The people who haven't said, yeah, I want an estimate, right? So this software is going to help us lose less deals, earn more cash. Right now, I am bringing on some trial clients. I wanted to show you this demo. If you're interested in being a trial client at a reduced rate, please reach out to me. You can either drop a comment down below, send me an email, get a hold of me, and I'll be glad to set up a call where we can talk through what this would look like implemented into your business. Hope that was helpful, guys. This is something that, if you're tech savvy, you can set up yourself. And if you're not, it's more affordable than a lot of the other solutions that are out there. And if we go back to this example, the money you're leaving on the table more than pays for a solution like this. Because I can tell you, it's not that expensive. It's not $2,400 even a month. This is a week what you could earn extra depending on the type of services you offer. So anyway, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you out and get this set up in your business.